Aloha and good afternoon, everyone. For those who I haven't met, my name is Natalie, and I have the privilege of working alongside our president, Dr. Paul, and all of the departments here at Quantum University. Each day, I get to witness the dedication that goes into ensuring a smooth and meaningful academic journey for our students, a journey that has led us to this very moment. Today, we are proud to celebrate 39 graduates walking in person and a total of 204 graduates in the class of 2025. Each of you represents the resilience, commitment, and heart it takes to pursue higher education in the field of holistic health and healing. And now, with great joy and pride, it is my honor to officially welcome the graduating class. Please rise and join me in celebrating as the graduates make their entrance. Kahu is going to walk around the room and do a Hawaiian blessing.
Kahuna o Dr. Paul Jr. E nā hui o ke kua. E ki pono, e haumana, e mana o pono, e ki o nā ohana, e ki aloha, o piha o aloha, e o ka aina, kipa mai, a me nā mana o pono e. I will start from here. In the past, I do walk around, but I do the What is the ha in Hawaii? Part of this blessing I translate many parts in English because we are ikahi ikikahi. We are one in our na'au, in our mana, in our power of learning and healing, napa'au. No matter where you're from, what ethnicity you are, ikahi ikikahi. We are one. We first enter by blessing the aina on which this building stands, Waikiki. Why, vai, we pronounce it, is the richness of life. It is who we are. Kiki is to spout. And what better way, all of you who are graduating and families here, you will spout the knowledge you have earned in the recognition of world healing. It touches my heart. Mahalo, Dr. Judy. I've been doing this with this university over 10 years. And every year I meet and see such wonderful people, much needed in the world today. And I'm so glad that aloha, alo is what is in your piko. What is your breath that comes to your heart, up to your voice. And so with a ha, you're able to bless the four corners of this universe. I would like to say, before I go up to honor the honorees, which are you, all of you, the traditions we use is the la'i. For us, it is a tea leaf of great importance. For the ancient Hawaiians, we used the tea leaf to heal. When anyone was feverish, we take the tea leaf, put it in cold water, and we lay it on whomever is burning with fever. That tea leaf draws out the toxin. And Hawaiians had no refrigerator. They had cold water from the ocean, from the rivers, many teas, continually put upon the child or the adult so that the fever would go. Then we had the healers, the kahuna, of specialty, as all of you are, with the secrets of knowledge that you know and what you will do for your specialty and heal the alien. You know the little warriors who were like our Green Beret. They never killed honest attitude. If they were taking someone in custody, they would dislocate every bone that would prevent them from running away. They were never tied. Part of the healing comes with the knowledge of the moku ho ho, your backbone of family, your bones that are considered iwi, which is so important. When they needed to move again, they put everything back in place. Help me every bone, everything that was dislocated, so they can walk. You healers of today, of Quantum University, in the world we have today, we need to heal so many things, so many people. And so in Waikiki, where the Aina is our land of Keakua. Keakua is whomever you call your creator. Ancestors of Hawaii that I speak for, mahalo nui, for who you are and what you will do. And I honor the footwork for those at Quantum. E kiki e pono, e mana o pono. May the wisdom of goodness forever prevail, Dr. Julie. Kahuna, amena kontu. Aloha nui, mahalo nui. The ancient way, we have the tea leaf. Every time I prep, I take parts of a tea leaf and I pop. It's time to knot as I my prayers. I added the lawa'e because in the world we live in, Hawaiians believe that if you take the lawa'e and crush the leaf, there's a fragrance that comes. And when we do that, our ancestors, when you call them to come forth to celebrate this great occasion, they follow the scent of the lawa'e. And you're all here in Hawaii. What better place to come together in Waikiki so that the water of life, which all of you are, will spawn into the knowledge that you are. The lamaku, it is fashioned like a torch, the torch of wisdom. Ke kauloha mai aku e kamanilua iku au me mahalo e Hawaii. Thanks you. Aloha. Ahoy ho. Ahoy ho until the next time. It's never goodbye. Aloha.
Thank you, Kahu, for the beautiful Hawaiian blessing. It has truly set the tone for today's celebration. We are deeply honored to begin the ceremony rooted in tradition and renewal. Graduates, welcome. Today is all about you, your hard work, your resilience, and your dedication to the path of learning and healing. You've reached an incredible milestone, and we are so proud to celebrate this day with you. To begin our ceremony, it is my honor to introduce someone who has walked alongside you throughout your academic journey. She has guided our faculty, overseen your educational progress, and worked tirelessly to ensure that each of you had the resources and support to reach this moment. Please join me in welcoming our Director of Education, Dr. Tara Denise, to deliver the opening speech.
Wow, aloha. Thank you, everyone. What a beautiful moment that we were all waiting for. It's here. We are all so excited to celebrate this day, this beautiful journey that we were all on together. Each and every one of you brings something unique to this university. And together, we all created a community that we can connect to each other and celebrate this connection. Now, just like islands of Hawaii, they all seem separated. They all have their own story. They all have their own history. They have beautiful shapes, and now when we look at it from above, they look separated, but underneath the ocean, they are all connected. Just like every single one of you, you come from all around the world, and we are all connected with the shared vision, shared mission, and shared healing. And we want to heal ourselves and heal the world. I want to tell you that every day I am honored to talk to you and hear your story. You all have a story, just like these beautiful islands of Hawaii. You all have a story to say, how did we all end up here in Quantum University? And these stories, they're all unique. They're all incredibly unique. And today, we are all here from all around the world, bringing our cultures, our knowledge, and our purpose. But today is not the end. Graduation is not the end. It's just the beginning. Just the beginning of this journey. Quantum University is not just a university, it's a movement. It's a global movement that we all share together. None of this would be possible with dedication and vision of our president, Dr. Paul Drouin. Dr. Paul shares his over 50 years of experience with each and every one of us and with the world. Now, after graduation, now today is your first day, because now you want to share this vision with the world. And together, today we are not only celebrating our personal journeys, we are celebrating this incredible global community that we all created together. Thank you, mahalo, and I am so honored to have you all here celebrate together, and congratulations. So, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tara, for those inspiring words. At this time, it is my great honor to introduce the heart and vision behind Quantum University. His leadership, dedication, and passion for advancing integrative and holistic health education have shaped the foundation of everything we celebrate here today. Please join me in welcoming the president of Quantum University, Dr. Paul Druin.
I'm not sure this year I have to talk because everything has been said. So every time she comes, she gives me chills all the time. And we can understand because we have this background of consciousness, and we can understand that when she speaks about mana, and from other culture we have other word, the prana and the chi, and so we can relate to that. So when we arrived at the beginning, a few years now, it's more than 10 years, almost 15, that was important for us to get this blessing for this precious land. And this land has been so generous for us. You know, it has been a land of blessing. And university started in maybe 2002, but this is when we came in Hawaii in 2007 that we really got this win, you know, to grow this university in all corners of the world, you know, 118 countries now. And so I want to say this, and she gave me chills. And I have also a Native American as a grandma, not grandma, the first grandma, but the fourth generation. And I have some, I wouldn't say dream, but when I meditate, I reconnect with this culture too. Because if I look in my background, I don't have nobody. Shit, what's happened today? I'm not a crying baby, okay? I'm very and this, in meditation, I reconnect with this heritage, you know, because I look around and no doctor in he said what I'm doing in medicine and what I'm doing, but I'm kind of reconnect with this ancestor, and coming in Hawaii, of course, it's just double. So I appreciate her, and probably she's come back the next time too. But every time she comes, you know, I'm kind of deep down in this, you know, gratitude for this land, this precious land. This morning I said, you are beautiful, you're more beautiful today with your apparatus, you know, this regalia. And you, of course, terminate a journey. You know, this journey to study and go to the course and understand this concept and do the test and the exam. For some, it's 8 years, 10 years, and someone is shorter. But, you know, I really appreciate, you know, that you went through this, and we need this. Today I call that this pioneer, because medicine is a crossroad, healthcare. You go Canada, you cannot even afford anymore the way medicine is done. America, they have a crisis too. You know, we try to save money here and there, but even private insurance, you know, you know the costs of this healthcare. And it seems that now we're turning in a direction where preventive medicine is more valued. But you're probably the one that can understand more preventive medicine, because preventive medicine is not just doing other tests or take another set of pills. No, it's to understand the source, you know, and the cause of imbalance. I don't want to use the same disease, and reframe health, not in terms of diagnostic, prognostic, but more in terms of possibilities. So in other words, we start to think, and this morning we were doing the meditation, it's like we're opening ourselves to this biofield, this field where, you have a lot of energy, resource, and there's many, this is what I call the 10 principles. I will not enumerate all of them, but you can go in blogs, you will see all of them. The main one, the number one is biofield. In other words, we redefine the way to look at imbalance. Instead to go against a disease, we just nurture, the terrain. So we change the condition that has created this problem. And in some way, in some cases, I'm not saying all the time, but we will create what we call spontaneous healing. And it's happened. It's happened. In the history of this university, we have a lot of people that healed when they were doing the program. And then they went to one event, one aha moment to another. And sometimes people think quantum leaps is like, you're kicking the ass, but it's not that. It's information. You gather information from all the curriculum. You start to understand biology, evolution. We shift from Darwinist to epigenetic, where we're not, the victim of our genes. We can be master of our destiny. This is the contribution of Dr. Lipton. It's major. It's very important, because this Darwinist is still sitting in the school, the medical school. They still teach that. People say, oh, it doesn't matter. Evolution is the... Yes, it matters, because when you look at disease or imbalance, it's like you cannot get out of this with this Darwinist model. It's like the fittest will survive. No, it's not. It's probably the most vulnerable, the most open to this field of all possibility. And then, the biofield is very important. And then there's another thing too. Medicine is kind of a capture by we call a closed system. It's like we look at the individual that years after year will degenerate, and has no possibility of regeneration. But now when we turn around and we look at the universe, the way quantum physics understand the field, it's like, no, we're not in a closed system. It's open. So in other words, it's like we can access, we can harvest subtle energy. And today you have many, meditation is one of them, but you have others, and we have technology that will more and more, access this field of infinite possibility. This is where this guy like Nassim Haramein now is looking at, the arc crystal he created, but now he's been looking at something different. So this is different. It's like, hey, you have a diagnosis, it's like, no, you're not in that box. And how many people were, in front of doctor with their white blouse, the stethoscope in the neck, and say, hey, you have that many months to live, or we can help you, but we cannot cure you, we can, And it's just the medicine in this direction. This is not a pro-consciousness medicine. And this is where she was thinking about cultures. Actually, she stole my line. We talk about, this is a new culture. Today, this world is very popular. They said it's all about culture. Yeah, but what we are birthing, it's this new pro-consciousness medicine, a medicine that is based on consciousness, on the field, on the understanding, the principle of quantum physics. So this is this updated model of science. So in Canada, I have a huge practice. I was starting to do integrative medicine. And then I have a block, a block in the road. The board came to me and said, medical board. And was kind of naive. For me, a doctor should be a healer. But, you're not allowed to heal. There is a way to heal if you are a doctor. You have to follow the protocol. You have to be, in this mold of pharmaceutics. So you cannot go aside of this. And they were right. I was not anymore a medical doctor, because 90% of the time, I will not use medication. I will go, I'm not saying 0% of the time, because some critical situation you have to use it, but I will, use alternative. People will walk in my office. I behave like the medical doctor with all the exam, the tests. These people come because the great specialists could not resolve it. And then also I will look dark field. I will look, at that time, the Kirlian photography was, before the GDV, the digital form. So in other words, we were really using photography, put the hands on the picture, and then develop the whole thing. And I'm telling you, it's very smelly. You don't like to smell that. And then I will dark field microscopy, GDV, acupuncture. In other words, I will also assess this biofield we're talking about. And then, of course, when you start to look from a different angle, this is subtle energy that is there, you find something else different. And then because you're open to homeopathy or you're open to acupuncture, you're open to other way to restore balance, so I will find solution. And then, we didn't have marketing at that time, word to mouth. So in other words, of course, marketing help. Today you have to put yourself out there. But doing a good job, behaving like a pro-consciousness doctor, using tools that we put at your disposition will help you to grow your practice. And don't be scared, because there is like an anxiety to start the practice. Even after 6-7 years of medicine, many people shaking their pants, even medical doctors, because you go in practice, you think you know nothing. There is one other advantage you have on them, the listening. This is so important. So we have a coaching course in the program, Exponential Health Coach. This is why I call it exponential, because this is not an ordinary coaching. And we use our AI assistant. People are scared of AI. But you have to use it as an assistant, and you have to understand this is not an open AI, because open AI, they can manipulate you. So this is an AI that has been created with the content of your curriculum. So in other words, the client will come, and this you have access either to the Alumni Association or on Noosphere, we have also another access. And it's like the first thing is to listen at them. It's not to jump on them and do things. And you have AI that can, because the first thing also, the doctor was obsessed, hey, what I will prescribe, what protocol I will use. And this is the obsession of the medical doctor, because if he doesn't follow this track and the patient or the client die, then you can be sued. But if you follow the protocol, he can die and you're okay. So, because it's like, you have to understand, it took me a few years to understand this in medicine. I was so naive, so I didn't realize this. But I discovered later on why doctors are so, they are in a kind of, I wouldn't say cult, but they have to behave certainly accordingly to certain protocol. I could talk hours about this, but your ways is, let's say you start like a coach. You already have access to protocol that can design a nutrition plan for you. They can design a wellness program for you. They can pick a homeopathic for you. In other words, you just punch. So you don't have to worry about this, because this is a very starting point. But the first is listening. You may have an hour with them, 20, 30 minutes. Doctor doesn't have this. Most of them, the client will walk, the patient walk in the office, and they sit on the corner of the desk. And why they sit? Because they don't want to be in a chair and listening to the client. And me, for me, when I was practicing, it's like, every time someone walks in my office, it's like you open a book. You look at the story, and you would be amazed, sometimes we look at movie, and you look at the story and the trend, where it goes, and every client is that, they have a story life. They went to trauma, and we have all the common thread, of course, they have been broken. This morning we said broken-hearted, and then it's life, because we don't born tabula rasa. The French Pascal thought they was teaching this at some point. It's like when you're born, you're virgin. No, you're not virgin. You carry already the collective ancestor mode of reactivity. You have to solve maybe issue that they didn't solve it, whatever. And then you get engaged in the society, and then you learn another layers of behavior. And this is where you learn your reactive mode. So in other words, something happened, you get angry, you get this, you get that. Me, I get upset, you know. But, you know, I'm much better. This is what this is what I think. But this is, when you listen at this, you weigh all the drama and the thing they went through. And this is where you will work. You will work on the biofield, try to rewire the brain, like Dr. Dispenza said, through meditation. I spoke this morning about the quick reset of biofield, or other tool you may know. So in other words, you kind of rebirth this individual with a new reactive mode, so they avoid disease or conflict and cancer. So bravo for your journey, because you went through this, and sometimes it's difficult, you know, to understand this French accent. And now probably, you know, you probably speak English, but you can understand French accent, right? And then, no, it is challenging. And some people go through and some not. They give up. Where is Erika? She's there. She wrote a book. Probably you have to look at it. And she asked me to do the intro, or what we call this. And I read the book. And she come from Colombia. Just before September 11. Can you believe that? Most of the border, the custom was closed. We were in a state of fear, even myself, when I was on a flight and they confiscate my homeopathics. That was horrible. And this is the time she chose to come in America. And she said, no way. They all said, no, you cannot go through. She said, no way. And she was a little bit broke. She has $1,000 in her pocket. And she made it all the way. Today she's graduating. You should read this book. And it look also look a little bit to my story and others. But because so many times we heard, oh, I don't have the money. Money is never, the universe will provide you the money as it goes. Please, find another excuse. You know, oh, inflation. If it's your purpose, because it's not the purpose of everybody to be a healer, okay? Because this DNM integrative medicine, they're not like ordinary. They are healer. They heal. You know, they access a field. They relate with something that is within themselves. So if it's there, you know, universe, providence, whoever is your source, will provide what it needs. You will experience synchronicity, and probably what she do. So she get in America. Finally, she went through the custom. You know, that was impossible, and then with little money, she made it. She even added to this another program where she got the license. It's amazing. And same thing for me. You know, you came in America, you restart from scratch. You are 50 years old. Many people are this age. It's already 20 minutes? Okay. And then you don't know how it is, but the purpose is there, the intention is there, and as it goes, you will have synchronicity here and there, and the dream will be even better than you could imagine. This is how it works most of the time, but you cannot figure out all the steps and all the, it's impossible. You're not alone, and you're not it's not a solely, you're not a solo, in a solo kind of thing. People think you are alone. No. Everybody, as I said this morning, everybody is in a process of healing. Healing, you know, in the future will be what I would say transform the society. Not polarization. where you have with a bunch of opinion on one side and the other, and people hate each other. No, it's transcend to, experience a greater reality. Go beyond yourself. And if you have the mission to be a healer, you have, because you're graduating now. So this is where you have to stick in. This is how you will help others, transform the society, and be an agent, of healing is incredible. It's a power force. You will never be out of work because there's so many. The first day I was meeting individually, and at some point people, they get a little bit tired, and they don't know how they go through. And because sometimes you relate with people that are low energy, and so you need to keep a balance. But we saw this morning, if you heal others, you will heal yourself. People will walk in your office, will be the mirror of who you are. So, I forget your thing. So we put, another word now is like, the last thing is, and she also stole one of them, we're building a community, okay? We're not solo. We have an alumni association. And that alumni association, you can be free. You don't have to pay nothing, but you can have also extraordinary service. You will have access to what I call a quantum evaluation, where you have a questionnaire of 100 questions, and this will make you the portrait, the emotional portrait, where you have to work in this conflict. It's amazing. It took me years to put this together. So, and the client will feel good because you pay attention to them. They fill a questionnaire, not to make a diagnostic, more to understand where they come from and which conflict or pattern they have to work in. You have access to AI assistant. It's like you already have an assistant, which is very costless, that can help you when you see a client, so you don't have to design everything. When I was doing my practice, it's like client walk in the clinic. I have also to teach nutrition. I have to teach this and this because it's not just an answer, And I was all at that time using video. So they will come for a day and they will listen to this program, and nutritional program and this, so they can they gather information. And you will have access to marketing, Dr. Bindu done a specific course where you understand you have material to market yourself. It makes this easy. You need to act as a professional, belong to a board, okay? You coach, we already direct you to a board, so you have some liability insurance. If you are the medical doctor, not the medical, DNM integrative medicine, we have board that will also provide you the liability insurance or recognition for your scope of practice. So I think I passed already my time. You're at the right place at the right time. Because it's this. Why I say this? Because this preventive medicine is booming now. Doctor doesn't know how to do it. You know how to do it, okay? More than anybody else. And this field is going, this is probably the fastest and growest field where that expand now. People are looking for job and they think, inflation and this, but you are in the right field. So I wish that you will be blessed. I never say luck, it's blessing. So you will be blessed in your path, and thank you very much to be our student.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Paul. All right, now before we continue with the ceremony, let's just take some time to stand up and stretch your legs, take a deep breath. Okay. Now, when you feel ready, go ahead and take a seat. Graduates, get ready. Your moment to walk the stage has arrived. Yeah. Okay, so at this time, we will begin the presentation of diplomas. As each graduate's name is called, we invite them to walk across the stage to receive their diploma and be recognized for their accomplishments. Family and friends, this is your moment to celebrate them. Please feel free to cheer, clap, and show your support. Okay, so we'll begin with our health coach graduates. These graduates have completed a powerful training that equips them to guide others towards healthier lifestyles, blending knowledge with compassion to make a real difference in their communities. Okay. So the first one is Dabika Bhattacharya.
Thank you, Dr. Paul. Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon, and hello, and thank you, everyone. I want to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Paul and everyone at Quantum University to give me, this opportunity, amazing opportunity. And I cannot tell you how blessed I feel today, and I can almost cry. And I cannot wait to finish my PhD and my doctorate program and be able to and share my gift with the world. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, and next we have Donna Mae Reiners.
Thank you all so much. You know what? We're all part of a field of pioneers. And that is, to me, incredible. Thank you.
I would also like to take a moment to recognize the health coach graduates of 2025 that could not make it in person to graduation. So let's give a round of applause for our health coach graduates. Okay. So next, we celebrate our bachelor's degree graduates. Through dedication and commitment, they've mastered a comprehensive curriculum that deepens their understanding of holistic health and prepares them to step forward as leaders in holistic wellness. Okay. First, we have Wanda Alvarez.
Congratulations to everyone today. And I want to thank Dr. Paul Drouin. You're a legend, and I'm so happy to be here. And I'm going to go all the way. And to my big encourager is my son, and I want to say happy birthday to him because it's his birthday today. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, and next up we have Rosanna Brown.
I'll save my big speech when I come back for my PhD. But thank you guys for this opportunity. What you guys are doing here is amazing, and I just really appreciate it. And congratulations, all you guys.
And next we have Aidan Bullock. Next we have Maya Cheeks.
I just wanted to say that I'm so grateful for this opportunity to be here today. When I first joined this school doing it online, it's not the norm typically. I guess in more recent times with COVID and everything, people started to do stuff online. And I'm just really grateful to be here in person. I never thought I would reach to Hawaii. I never even, last year when you all did the graduation, I was kind of depressed that I wasn't finished in time. But now I'm just so grateful to be here in Hawaii, to meet everyone. Dr. Paul, it's an honor to meet you in person, listening to you for hours and hours and hours, to now see you in person and just kind of, again, it's just kind of surreal. So I just want to say thank you for the opportunity, and yeah, thank you.
And next is Victoria Lee Henry.
Okay, whenever I first got into Quantum University, my intention was to learn how to heal myself. And in that process, I learned how to bring healing to my family, who is here. And I'm so proud of them, and I'm so proud to be their daughter. And I'm so proud to be a part of this family at Quantum University, because it did heal my life. So thank you.
And next we have Andrea Lauren Johnson.
I guess I just want to really just express my gratitude really for the school and for all of you guys for being here to support everybody that's graduating. My healing journey started a long time ago, and so I also just want to express thanks and gratitude to my family and my friends and to every person that was a part of my healing journey. It took a lot of people in my life to show up, to help me and support me. And I guess I'm just deeply and profoundly grateful that Quantum has given me the opportunity to take everything that I have learned and to expand it and to bring it out into the world so that I can pay it forward in my way. So thank you all, and congratulations as well.
Okay, and next is Jaylene Lopez Hernandez.
Hi, so I want to say thank you to my family first, my husband, and to the Quantum community and Dr. Paul for this amazing and unique opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, up next we have Natalia Polinsky.
Hi, Mom. I did it. Yeah, big thank you to my mom. She is the one that found Quantum University, and yeah, she's the reason I'm here right now. And I'm just so happy to have found this community and to be a part of it, because every single day more people are finding out about natural medicine. They're turning for it for guidance and for help, and they're gonna need people like us to help guide them and coach them. And I'm so glad to be a part of that. Thank you.
Okay, and next we have Nagin Tali.
All right. Whew. Never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined this. But I just wanted to thank you all the Quantum staff for making this happen, and thank you so much, Dr. Paul, for following your purpose and dreams, so we could all follow our purpose and dreams. And I have to give a shout out to my husband, because he was the one that found Quantum University. I told him about my passion. He found the university and encouraged me to sign up. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, and up next we have Kaylin Terrell.
Y'all don't know, we went through it to get this. Okay, first and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Every test and every tear, he was sitting beside me. So for that reason, he's my first thank you. Next, wow, I hope I make it through this. Next, I'd like to thank Quantum University and Dr. Paul. I remember vividly running downstairs to my parents and going, I think I'm learning French and becoming bilingual. Because I was picking up on what you were saying. In 2019, after graduating high school at 16 years old, I had no idea what I wanted to do for a career. After attending IIN and receiving my certification as a health coach, I got a taste of holistic medicine and now stand before you at 23 years old, knowing exactly what I want to do and who I want to be. Thanks to my parents for being the reason I'm a first-generation graduate. Your investment into me is something I will never be able to thank you enough for. They always taught me that an investment into your child is never an investment wasted. Standing on this stage wearing this cap and gown proves that this investment never went to waste. I'm going to change 1 million lives, all thanks to you. Thank you for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself and pushing me when I thought I had nothing left to give. Congratulations, Mommy and Daddy. We graduated. Thank you.
I would also like to take a moment to recognize the bachelor graduates of 2025 that could not make it in person to graduation. Congratulations to our bachelor's graduates. Let's hear it for them. Okay. We do not have any graduates walking in this in the master's category this year, but I would also like to take a moment to recognize the master's graduates of 2025 that could not make it in person. And finally, we honor our doctorate and PhD graduates. These individuals have reached the highest academic level in holistic health, contributing original research and knowledge that will shape the future of medicine and inspire generations to come. Okay, first up, we have Jamie Fleetwood.
Dr. Paul, deep gratitude to you and all of Quantum University for bringing this vision to life and creating this ripple effect that is changing the world. Thank you to my parents for making the trek here from Florida, Maryland. I know it wasn't easy getting here. Trisha, my dear friend, for being my biggest cheerleader and being on this journey with me. My daughter Olive, who's truly my biggest teacher. To all my fellow graduates, LFG. That is my mantra these days, so I wanted to share that with you. Let's freaking go, grow, and glow. Because really that's what this journey is all about. Growth, expansion, and just being brave enough to live what we've learned. So thank you, LFG.
And up next, we have Amiel Zay Abshire.
I'm still a little nervous. First, I wanted to say thank you to Dr. N. The minute that her energy came online for my dissertation, it was literally like, okay, we're doing this. We're doing this. So, Loka Samasta Suki no Bhavantu. And thank you, Dr. Paul. I'm from Nouvelle-Orléans, so I know a little bit about Francais. And I was very excited when you came on and we got to listen to you so much. I was like, oh, I better tune in. My roots here. And I also wanted to say thank you to Dr. Goswami, who's not here today, but everything that he also did for the program, it just connected all the dots for me. And so I'm really grateful for that. And I found Quantum University in meditation, fell right into my consciousness. And I was suffering from ulcerative colitis. I was diagnosed and I was gonna have to take pills the rest of my life. And I was also able to self-heal through this process, and my dissertation and protocol was proven. So I'm grateful to be here.
Okay, up next we have Angelica Allen de Paula.
Thank you, everyone, for being here, supporting all of us. I'd like to say thank you to God for giving me a second chance in life about 7 years ago when I was diagnosed with stage 3 bowel cancer. And after that, I was able to join the Quantum family, and I feel really blessed that Dr. Paul and the Quantum University came into my life to make sense of all the healing that I had gone through and to expand that further. I'd like to thank my husband for always supporting my widest dreams and for being my best student. Thank you, Dr. Paul, and for everybody here in the Quantum University, Dr. Stephen, for helping me finish my PhD when I thought I wasn't going to do it. The work that you're doing is incredible, and it's so important. Thank you for your courage, Dr. Paul. It's really appreciated in the world. Thank you.
Okay, up next we have Lydia Alvarez.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I want to thank my God. Then I need to thank my second mother through this journey, Dr. N. You have been a blessing in my heart and in my soul. Thank you for not giving up on me and allowing me to get through this journey. Next, the reason why I found Quantum University, my little munchkin, my son Alexander, he is the reason why I started this program, and he is the reason why I finished it, so thank him. And Dr. Paul, Dr. Tara, and the amazing staff, thank you for this university. Thank you for always being present for our emails and for putting this event together. You all are amazing.
Okay, up next we have Phyllis Baran.
Hello, everyone. As a medical doctor, I always felt something was missing in my life. After I met Quantum University, Dr. Tara, Dr. Paul, so I want to say thank you to them. Now I found what is missing, so I'm so happy to be here. And I want to say thank you to my husband, Shahin, and my daughter also. Okay, thank you.
Okay, up next we have Michael J. Boxenbaum.
Dr. June, Dr. Tara Denise, members of the faculty, graduates, guests, family members. There's an old question that begins with, what is the fastest way to make God laugh? And the answer is, tell him your plan for your life. Nearly 3 decades ago, my plan was perfect. I was CEO of a new medical service organization with advanced techniques in chronic wound healing. I was engaged to be married to a beautiful woman named Lisa, and we were planning our wedding. It was perfect. Every major change in life begins with a statement, and then something happened. And what happened was, Lisa, my fiancée, was diagnosed with a deadly and aggressive cancer. From her diagnosis to losing her was 10 weeks, just before the wedding. I'm thinking, cancer? That's impossible. Lisa did everything right. She took vitamins and minerals, she exercised, she didn't smoke, she didn't drink, she ate healthful foods. What on God's earth happened? We eventually figured it out. Her cancer was iatrogenically induced, which means it was literally caused by one of her conventional medical doctors. Lisa was put on a very strong antibiotic, unabated, for years. Back then, we knew nothing of the microbiome. That doctor literally destroyed her microbiome, and with it, her immune system. To say I was devastated is an understatement, but my core belief in conventional Western medicine was shattered. It did nothing for her. So I was put on a new path nearly 3 decades ago. And eventually that path led to a position where I wanted to go back to school. And I decided I'm going to get a degree in natural medicine. I'm going to be a naturopath. And I started looking for different schools. And eventually I found this Quantum University of Integrative Medicine. What on God's earth, that? Quantum? Are you serious? Quantum physics, medicine? I said, these are magnificent marketing buzzwords. What could it possibly mean? Well, eventually I enrolled, I started taking classes, and it started to make sense. And then I finished the basics towards the doctorate in natural medicine. I learned so much. For the last 13 years, I've been employed in an integrative metabolic medical practice, so I could bring all of these amazing things into this medical practice. Consciousness, are you kidding? It was raised, it was elevated in this practice to the same level of anything else that was natural or conventional. We learned to educate and empower patients, clients, and it led to better outcomes. But then there was this PhD dissertation that people were telling me. I said, why? What's the point? I already know so much. To say I resisted is an understatement. I said, I was like, I'm not doing it. Thank God I had a magnificent mentor in Dr. Tara Denise. She was patient. Oh, please applaud her. She was patient, she was persistent, and she was motivational. Slowly I started doing research. Okay, I'll do it. And as I picked up more speed, I started going down all sorts of corners and crevices and nooks and crannies. I went down every rabbit hole, and I learned so many extraordinary things I never dreamed of. Metabolic reserve and physiological resilience. I had never heard of that. It better explained the biological terrain, and it explains how a person can come to a practice and say, I have never been sick a day in my life. And now I have stage 4 cancer. It explains that. I learned the greatest biological discovery in the 20th century, that was a result of quantum physics. Quantum physics gave us the semiconductor. And long ago, Svent Gorgi, Nobel laureate, who discovered vitamin C, predicted someone's going to discover that the human body, with nearly 40 trillion cells, is a semiconductor powered by quantum physics, where every cell can communicate with every other cell simultaneously. The triad, which was discovered in the 20th century, explains it. It also explains how spontaneous remission happens in a human being. And then there was energy medicine. My dissertation focused on energy medicine. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, you must understand energy, frequency, vibration. Thank you. Which is amazing because my dissertation was on those three things. I studied an amazing piece of equipment called the Body Sound Chair, which was developed to gently induce meditation. The amazing Mayo Clinic, which is just 70 miles south of our practice, studied that chair in 2019, and they published it dramatically lower stress and anxiety in one session. When we studied it, we showed that. We went beyond that. We showed we could dramatically lower dangerous levels of chronic cortisol in one session. We did it by 40%, and we dramatically improved zeta potential. For anybody who's learning live blood analysis, it dramatically improved zeta potential. Blood flow was much more prevalent. That became the third pillar in our new program, which is complementary cancer care. It's our third pillar. Our first pillar, and I'll get off here. Our first pillar, we learned from Professor Thomas Seyfried from Boston College. His research is clear. Cancer is not a genetic disease. Don't let anybody tell you it is. It's metabolic. And if you can withhold two primary fuels that are non-fermentable to cancer, glucose and glutamine, you begin to starve cancer. Our second pillar involves all sorts of natural things and even some repurposed medications. Like we use massive doses of intravenous vitamin C, proven by the University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center, Kansas University Medical Center, the University of Wisconsin, centers all over the world. It will dramatically strengthen the immune system, and it kills cancer. And our third pillar now, thank you, Quantum University, is how we dramatically lower stress and anxiety, especially in our patients with clients with late-stage cancer. The Body Sound Chair, the Muse, which I learned here like 8-10 years ago. And soon the Brain Tap. Thank you, Dr. Druin, for recommending that. So we dramatically lower stress and anxiety, dangerous levels in these individuals. So to Dr. Paul Druin, thank you, merci beaucoup, from the bottom of my heart for creating this unique university with all this amazing ways to learn things I never dreamed of possible. To my magnificent mentor, Dr. Tara Denise, thank you. It was your patience, persistence, and motivation that kept me going through the dissertation desert when I was lost so many times. To my magnificent, beautiful wife, Dr. Elise Hamilton, thank you for putting up with me for the last 3 years. In my family, my family, there's a philosophy: when you stop breathing, you will stop learning. So if you stop learning, you might as well stop breathing. I choose to keep learning. To those of you who are still on the course, still on the pathway, I urge you, keep going. Keep listening, keep learning, because what you're going to learn, what you're going to use in your own practices is nothing short of amazing. Thank you very much.
Okay, and next we have Shalane Carter.
just move this up a little bit. How do I follow that? It's a hard act to follow. I feel really grateful to be standing here. I feel really grateful to be a part of this community. I'm so glad that when I told my husband, I ran in and I was like, hey, I think I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna get my PhD. And he was like, yes! So excited, and I feel so grateful to have such an incredible support system. And I think it's finding communities like this where you can, have conversations that are out of the norm, where you can talk about potential and creativity, and those being aspects of health. I think that really changes the trajectory of not just your life, but also medicine and healing, and that trickles down into your children. My kids will pop in and say things like quantum this and potential, and I was like, so it's rubbing off, you're saying. So I feel incredibly grateful just to be a part of this community, and really just proud of everybody here for all of your hard work and effort, and thank you so much to all of the staff at Quantum University. Thank you.
Okay, and up next we have Nima Farshid Mohammadi.
Thank you, Dr. Paul, for creating this amazing university. Thank you, Dr. Tara, for your love, your support, and every ounce of energy that you pour into this community. We really appreciate you. If it wasn't because of you, I wouldn't be finishing my dissertation either. So please, a round of applause for Dr. Tara. And I want to thank my family and friends for being here. When everybody thought I was crazy, they gave me a benefit of a doubt. They're like, maybe it's okay, we'll see what happens. And here we are. So thank you for making it all the way from Florida and being here with me. I love you, I appreciate you. And I prepared a little speech. It's gonna be short, not that long. And Dr. Paul, thank you for making me become fluent in French. So, honored faculty, fellow graduates, and beloved friends, today marks not just the completion of a degree, but the continuation of a calling to awaken the world to its own infinite potential. My journey to this moment began over a decade ago, when doctors gave me 2 weeks to live. Through meditation, I discovered that healing isn't something that happens to us. It's something that happens through us. That realization became the foundation of everything I've done since. Integrating science and spirituality, technology and consciousness, the measurable and the mystical. Quantum University has given me not just knowledge, but language. A way to unite the physics of the invisible with the biology of life itself. It's here that I learned that the body is not just matter, it's energy in motion, consciousness expressing itself through frequency. As we stand here today, as new doctors of natural and integrative medicine, we're being called to be translators between worlds, to bring coherence where there is chaos, hope where there is fear, and light where there is doubt. So let us go forward as healers, teachers, and pioneers of a new paradigm, proving through our work that love, intention, and consciousness are the most powerful medicine on earth. From my heart to yours, thank you, Quantum University, for helping us remember who we truly are.
Okay, next we have James Allen Harris.
First, we said alhamdulillah, thanks to God.
Thank you all for being here, and I'm really moved by some of these stories. I'm sorry. I had a whole speech in my mind, but it's gone. So I'm gonna wing this, okay? Dr. Paul, you are a legend. I just want to put some context. I want to put some context to this, okay? I've finished several, I should say, degrees, and they always ask, do you want us to mail your diploma, do you want to attend? And some of them was literally 5 minutes walking away from the university. I refused them all. This one, after listening to Dr. Paul, I said, no, I have to go. This guy gets it. He understands what's happening and what needs to be done. We have a problem in the medical industry. Quick story about my journey, my kids. When she was first born 10 years ago, I went to the doctor and I was starting just asking questions within 10 minutes about vaccines. Okay, what do you do? She literally kicked us out of the office for asking questions, right? So this is the condition of the medical industry, but I like to say that my daughters haven't been back to the hospital since that 10 years, all right? Thanks to Quantum University. I want to especially thank my family and friends who made this journey with me, who supported me. Dr. Stephen, amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better mentor for my dissertation. Absolutely clear and telling me what needs to be done, what needs to be taken out, right? And thank you, sir. It was a pleasure working with you. Give it a hand for me. Again, to my colleagues, as mentioned by so many of us before, you are on the right track, right? There's no other, I can't imagine paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to medical school and realize that, yeah, I shouldn't have done this, right? So thank you again, Dr. Paul, and all your wonderful staff, all my colleagues, congratulations. I wish you all the best, and don't forget this university is always here to support you, and we love you all. Thank you so much.
Okay, and up next we have Tracy Ann Hill.
We did it! Loving the beret, looks awesome on me. You know, sort of. Anyways, thank you, Dr. Paul, and all the staff for your quantum creativity and bringing this amazing, this learning potential to our brains, to our awareness, to all of our vital body, all the yumminess that was so, every class we were talking out in the hall, like, oh, now I want to do homeopathy, like, you know, dive into that one, and now I got to dive into everything, all the classes. It was just like so yummy. So I healed myself from multiple sclerosis many years ago. So this journey is just a continuation of all the things I've experienced. And the biggest shout out has to go to my husband back there. He's like one of the funniest people I know in the world. He's so awesome. During that fun dissertation, when I was having adult temper tantrums, he was there making me laugh and holding my hand and telling me, petting me, saying it would be okay. And I made it. So I love you so much. Thank you. And let's go. Woo!
Okay, and up next we have Purvi Jayaraj.
Thank you, Quantum University. I cannot stop myself from recalling one of the most magical moments of my life a few years back when Dr. Paul asked me if I would like to pursue a PhD in Quantum University, where I could merge the Vedic sciences from India into the quantum principles of the Western world. Well, Dr. Paul, thank you so much, because you saw the light in me even before I could see it in myself. Thank you. And ma'am, Dr. N, I think without her endurance, her wisdom, her patience, her love, her light. I don't think I would have ever manifested this day in my life. Immense gratitude, ma'am. Thank you to each and every staff in Quantum University. I promise to carry forward the vision of the university with love and light in my heart. I would like to dedicate this PhD to Dr. Paul, to Dr. N, to my husband, and most importantly, to every single therapy client who walked into my healing center back in my state, Karnataka, India, where they trusted me in all the weird things that I was suggesting, because coming from a very conservative, traditional family from India, to even talk about energy, subconscious mind, and other dimensions is something really weird. Of course, things have improved phenomenally, and I'm really proud of the shift that the universe is going through. And one last thing, I keep telling my husband, if you ask me, have you seen God? I will say yes, 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 because every time we put the healing hands on the therapy clients, every time we listen to their story, as Dr. Paul said, every time we connect with their heart and pass that light, I have seen the divine descend from higher dimensions as per their belief and treat their children with love. So all of you there, get ready to experience divinity at the highest level possible in this lifetime because of the degree that we hold. Thank you once again, everybody.
Okay, and up next we have Spella Perk.
Okay, I prepared a short speech. Aloha, everyone. My heart today is full of gratitude, and I want to thank you, Quantum University, for creating a space where science and consciousness and wisdom meet. Where learning becomes transformation and curiosity becomes healing. My deepest appreciation goes to Dr. Paul. Your vision, courage, and the path that you began so many years ago, and you are still keep on going with a full passion, and I'm really honored to see that, and never stop being like you are. To Dr. Tara and Dr. Stephen, thank you for your wisdom, your kindness, and your faith in me. You saw a light in me that I didn't at the beginning, so especially thank you, Dr. Tara, to convincing me to pursue with your persistent with the PhD work. Thank you to my beautiful family. They could not make it here today, but without them, like we heard so many times today before, I could not make it. Thank you, my husband Jelimir and my son Zoltan. I love you deeply and I wish you were here today, but you're here with me in my heart. You have been really my strength, my inspiration, and constant push forward with tons of motivation. A special thank you goes to brave women who participated in my study, women living with ME/CFS, chronic fatigue syndrome, who despite pain and uncertainty opened their hearts to explore new possibility of healings. Together, that was really intense journey. We bridged the gap between the old view on illness and the new understanding of energy and consciousness. It was a journey very intense, a lot of tears, a lot of emotional and trauma release from their side. And they did great. They opened their heart, and I realized how lonely those women were, some of them for years, some of them also bedbound, left alone, no doctors believed in them. Also the family slowly gave up on them, so it was really an intense journey also for me. But I'm grateful for every moment spent with them. When I gathered all the data, when I turned all the numbers of the questionnaires into graphs, the message was clear, and I was so happy to actually realize that healing with energy and working with the human biofield really works. But what touched me the most in this journey was that the participants said that the greatest part of their healing was the connection that they felt with me, being seen, heard, and loved. So no matter what our modality of work is, are we doing with a biofeedback, BrainTap, BioWell, what is the most important is us as the practitioners, that we are there for our clients who are really on a beautiful journey towards healing. So I really think that the world today needs conscious healers more than ever. And we should always be aware that we must take the responsibility to walk the talk of what we learned here at the Quantum University with full compassion, love, and light in our hearts. Thank you.
Okay, and up next we have Nicole Shi.
Thank you so much. First, I just want to thank Dr. Paul and Quantum University, all the staff, for creating this amazing program. You guys opened a new chapter of healing for humankind. Thank you. And then I want to thank my amazing fiance for supporting me. Endless online videos, learning instead of date nights. You're my love, my best friend, and biohacking big guinea pigs. And congratulations, everyone. I hope we join hands together to heal ourselves and the world together. Thank you.
Up next, we have Clara Valdivieso.
Well, a quick speech also. My journey in healing started too many years ago. I was doing biomagnetism, but I didn't have the words to explain. So my husband, my kids, and everybody was thinking that I was doing some kind of sorcery or witchcraft or something. But Quantum University, every class with you, Dr. Paul, and with all the team and the professors, gave me the language to explain through quantum physics and everything. That's the first part, my very big thankfulness for you and the big thing that you are doing with Quantum University. The second thing I want to share with you is that my father was a medical doctor. He worked for the cancer hospital of my city, but when he got cancer, his colleagues told him there's nothing to do. There's no chemo, there's no radio, there's no nothing. We cannot operate the tumor. So they sent him home without anything. That, fortunately, I was doing biomagnetism, and I also started Quantum University, so I was able to help him and give him a lot of support with BrainTap, with a lot of things that Quantum University told me to do, and I was experimenting with him. But that allowed me to help him to have a peaceful transition, and that was very, very unique. That's why I wanted to encourage to all the people here to continue, not only because it's for you, for your health, but maybe your family will need some support or some kind of help that you can give them. And when doctors said, there's nothing else you can do, yes, you can. There's many, many, many things that Quantum University has helped us to understand. So please, please, please don't give up. especially the ones that still are bachelors or something, go all the way to PhDs. You don't know the amazing things that we'll have on your hands to help. The other thing I want to say is thank you to my husband and sons and my family, which is here. But especially my husband and sons were very questioning me all the time. That what I was doing, why I do this. But that helped me to keep going. And also I have many doubts because the language barrier. I was insecure to continue studying because it was very difficult for me, the language barrier. I have to take many courses in Spanish, to look in other places to understand. So it has been a long journey, 10 years, but here I am with a PhD. Thank you so much.
And up next, we have May Al-Shamsi.
So, hi to you all. First, allow me to say Alhamdulillah, thanks to Allah for being here. And also, who doesn't thank people doesn't thank Allah. It's our Prophet says that. And so I thank you, Dr. Paul, so much for allowing this Quantum University to be in being. Because honestly, through all of my journey as being a conventional doctor, I always wanted something out of the box. I always thought that is not enough. There is something else that we as humans have to incorporate to be healers. You know, when we promise as conventional doctors, you know, when we study and we're young and we want to help people, we think we are going to be healers. But when you graduate as a conventional doctor, you know. But then, yeah, I graduated as a surgeon, actually, a general surgeon. But then I got very sick. And my doctors, my surgeons told me, and I've been around the United States, UK, and they told me you can't continue in your practice. You just, you know, give up. And I said, no, there's no way. Again, we have a saying also in Islam, there is no la da illa lahu dawa, meaning there is no problem, medical problem that doesn't have a cure. And that's why I started looking out of the box. I studied functional medicine. I studied by my own Ayurvedic Chinese, and I wanted something that puts all of this under one umbrella. And that's when I found quantum medicine. And I found out that, oh, I'm not crazy. And I'm not alone. I mean, there are people like me who thinks the same, you know, especially conventional doctors, you know. And exactly, as you're coming from a conventional background, and I think, you know, I heard, the beginning of your speech. You wanted to apply a lot of things, and there was nothing under that. And so thank you for allowing the Quantum University to have all of these modalities. Now I can, pull my tools of bags, and I can, choose what I want to do. I use homeopathy, I use, the energy, the quantum physics, the entanglement. I mean, that's the healer within us that comes out doing what we do. And honestly, that's where I found myself. And I found, with the help of my supporter there, my husband, and who supported me the whole way, we opened our own center. And since 10 years now, we've been applying quantum medicine the way we believe, that we're not crazy. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. And we are, again, yes, we are on the far end of, the world, but still, it's really, the quantum entanglement is there. They're changing the world from one side to another. And I really appreciate all of your hearts being here, honestly, because you wouldn't be here if you didn't have that healer heart
and that entangled heart. And I really appreciate the new doctors, because honestly, you guys are thinking out of the box, taking this bachelor instead of, wasting your time with manipulating your brain with other things. Honestly, I was sick. They told me, khalas. But here I am now, and I have my own center, and I'm, alhamdulillah. Thank you very much. I'm very sorry. I'm really very sorry. I wanted to really thank Dr. N, because honestly, without her giving me all of this, I've been into this, journey for quantum medicine in 2019. And, I many times almost gave up because I run the clinic, I am a mom, I'm a wife, I have my family to look after, but then a message pops, you're almost there. And I look at all of the work I still have. Am I really? But then she made it easy. Honestly, thank you so much for making me go through all of this. I really thank you.
Okay, up next we have Doris Brown.
Breathe. Give thanks. I have so much gratitude for everything. You have no idea. You have no idea. And I'm not going to cry. I'm just going to share really quickly. I'm going to try. First, let me give thanks to the Creator. I also want to give thanks to Dr. Drew and Dr. Tara. You already know, and if you don't, I would not be here. I want to thank you all for your support. It was so amazing to help me get through this program. And the biggest supporter, cheerleader, pusher, ratchet nurse, ratchet, mean, loving, good person I have in my life is my daughter, Ebony. And I appreciate her so much. A few years ago, I was born with one kidney and a condition that causes that kidney to shrink over time. And I had a kidney transplant in 2010, and everything went great. And I'm just living my life, and everything's going good until about 3 years ago. And then I was in school, and I was learning all of these wonderful modalities. And 2 years ago, the doctor said, well, we're going to give you 6 months. We don't have a kidney for you. You're going to be way down on the list. You might as well just do hemodialysis, and, it may work, it may not. Do you know who you're talking to? I'm not doing dialysis. That's not something that I'm going to do. We're going to find something else to, I'm going to get a kidney. It's just going to happen, because last time I got it in 6 months, and I was just going on about my little surly way. And then reality set in, and I became very, very sick. And last year, this time, I was on hospice. And giving into what my conventional doctors were telling me. It took me to go back through a lot of my courses from the beginning, because nothing sounded right of what they were saying. And breathing and meditation. My mind is so strong that I couldn't give in to what they were saying. My daughter was pushing me and pushing me and pushing me. She said, oh yeah, no, that's not right. The microbiome is amazing. When you heal your gut, you can heal your body. I was 87 pounds, and I'd like for you to see all of this lusciousness. 110 pounds today. I have to give medicine their props as well. I have a little tube in my gut now, but it's okay because my mindset is strong. Some days I don't think about it, and I just feel like I'm going on with my life. I work with my clients, I dance, I'm traveling now. It's not the end. Don't ever let anyone tell you that this is your death sentence, this is the end, there's nothing else we can do. Well, you can come to Quantum University, baby, and they can show you a different way, because they showed me, and I'm going to strut my little stuff right on off of here. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations, and I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. Up next, we have Noah Dory.
Okay, I'm going to keep it short. Thank you, Dr. Paul. Thank you, Dr. Tara. Thank you, Dr. Ricardo Najas, for helping me with my biogeometry thesis. I just felt compelled to add to some evidence-based research, not just in Cairo, where Dr. Ibrahim Karim has a college that he teaches, but also in America as well. I want to thank my 3 biggest supporters, my husband, my King David, my son, and 2 of my daughters. I went back to school in 2019, and I just said, Mommy's going back to school. And I was doing homework while they were doing their homework, and I don't regret a second of it. I am so happy to be able to contribute from my own energy, from my own biofield, from my culture. And to my parents who are watching it in Israel, אני אוהבת אתכם, תודה רבה על הכל, and thank you.
Okay, up next we have Justin Joyner.
Hey everyone, and thank you for coming and supporting your family. I have a big family with me, which I could not be here, I would not be here without them today. My wife and kids, I have 5 beautiful children that are all here ready to support me and congratulating me along the way. When they say about doing homework at the same time as your kids, that's legit. I mean, I tell them all the time they can't be doing, if I'm doing homework, they have to be doing homework. So I would not have pursued my doctorate without my mom's support, and she is here. My in-laws are even here, so we have came a long way. My career has taken a lot of changes along the way. I do feel that my career has accomplished where it is today because God has guided me along that way. I really feel like everything has kind of fell in my lap, which is kind of nice. Even Quantum University kind of really, I never even heard of it, wasn't even planning on going back to school, and I started getting ads, and I was like, okay, well, maybe this is something that God is guiding me along the way one more time. So the one thing that I've taken from this course, though, is always asking why. Always asking, what if we try something else? What if we did this? And before I didn't have that opinion. And truly my practice has expanded significantly because of that, because I've said, okay, hey, let's try this instead. let's, now get good malpractice insurance if you're going to do that. But otherwise, but otherwise, I mean, overall, I do feel that I have came a long way because of this course here. I will say that one thing I hear from everybody here is that doctors are not a good judge of time, of when your time is due. That is truly something I hear all the time. Is patients coming in saying that I have 1 month to live. That was actually a recent one that I had, and no one tells you when you have when your expiration date is. That's not their place. But it's our job at that point is to help them along the way, to give them options, and to give them an opportunity that they now have that they didn't have before. So that's something I can thank the Quantum University for helping me along the way to seeing that light in my career path. So thank you.
Okay, up next we have Supriya Nair Kulkarni. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Aloha, dear family, dear Quantum family of mine. It's such a pleasure to meet you all here today. A big round of applause to Dr. Paul. He made sure that I come all the way from India to share my book for my own book signing event. So a very, very big thank you for that. And along with that, it gave me a big platform to share the book with the world audience, with you all. I would also like to thank the staff, the mentors of the Quantum family. Your teachings are profound. They helped me a lot. And I would like to single out, I must single out Dr. N. My book was only a vessel, but she is the wind behind the sails. She is the one who brought it, who bridged the gap and brought it on the world view. Thank you, Dr. N. You know how much loved you are. Thank you so much. Back in India, I would also like to thank my mother, my mom. She is my biggest cheerleader, without whom I would have never been able to start this journey with the university. Thank you. To my husband and my 2 kids for being the strongest pillars in my life. And yes, a big shout out to my mother-in-law for giving me the last minute copies of my books. She saved my day. Really thankful to her. And finally, to the divine, the observer who's sitting patiently in all of us, waiting for us to choose the path of our highest potential. And once again, congratulations all the graduates and their families. Thank you for everything, Quantum University. Aloha, mahalo. Thank you. Namaste.
Okay, up next we have Erica Matthews.
Wow, this is awesome. Hello, everybody. As you already know, my name is Erica, and my amazing wonderful director, founder of the school introduced me already when I wrote my book about the winning mentality and how I came to the US and be who I am now. And the thing that I want to tell you guys is that life is going to show you obstacles everywhere you go, challenges, temptations. And if you're not strong in your mind, you're not going to get where you're going to go. So my message for you today is that you have two choices. You can either give up or you just continue moving forward until you achieve your dreams. It's so easy to give up. It's so easy to say, I'm tired. Oh, no, let me sleep for a few more hours. Let me just, take a break right here or there. But that's not the right mentality. And if we don't have the mindset, we're not going to get what we want. So something that has been very important for me and that I learned here in Quantum University, so thank you, Dr. Paul, is coherence. And for me, coherence, because I'm a mental health provider, is the alignment between your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. If you are not in alignment, as I said before, things are going to be very complicated. So if you are aware enough and conscientious enough to bring that alignment and that coherence into yourself, healing is going to happen, love is going to happen, financial success is going to happen. So check yourself, check your surroundings, check your environment, and see where the misalignment is, because that is the answer, and that could be the breakthrough for you to actually overcome the fear, overcome the pain, and be who you really want to be. Thank you.
Up next, we have Gail Mike.
Just breathe. I'm really grateful and really honored to be here. I have a lot of thank yous to say. I need to acknowledge my mom, my daughters. I have 10 grandchildren and 4 great-grandchildren that have walked with me through all of this. 3 of them lived with me through COVID, and that's when I started with Quantum. So I need to say thank you to them. And thank you to Quantum University, because it's all been about learning who I am. I come through a long journey of with addictions, and I was always searching for, why did these things happen? Where did it come from? How did that go? And I learned that through here. I learned how to work with that and how to work with others through that. And so I'm really grateful, truly, truly grateful for that. I need to say Nyawa Goa to Sangwayan Diesel, my higher power in creation, who walks beside me and who are my true relatives, my true family. And I also want to acknowledge I have 5 beautiful, strong women that came here with me from our reserve. And yes, I would not be where I am if it were not for them. They met me when I got in recovery, and they've walked me. They took me under their wing, and they've walked with me 27 years, and they came here with me. So I love you all so very much. And I also want to say thank you to Dr. Stephen Sanoff for the many phone calls and emails, and his wife, too. I had conversations with her as well, and Quantum, my many phone calls and emails. So I am truly blessed and thankful. So, Nyawa.
Okay, now, next we have Imogen Saltzman.
What can I say that no one had said before? Well, it's not often you get to see the observer looking at you, and there's all kinds of observers in the world. Some of them are critical, but the ones in this room are not. So I'm very grateful for all the observers who hold this vision. It truly is a miraculous course. It was wonderful. Thank you to Dr. Sinot for your mentoring and assistance during writing the dissertation, which everyone knows is nice and quick and very easy. I don't know what else to say. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to my husband, Gaurav, who, well, we're a team in lots of different ways. So thank you for being here. And thank you to everyone who supported everyone to make this journey of study and completing the dissertation. I usually do a lot of listening. I'm a psychologist, so I'm normally listening to people. So I think I might just go back to that. But thank you.
And up next, we have Carl Svensson.
Fiona gave me 66 seconds to show my gratitude here and so on. Sorry? 60 seconds. I will try to not make it 60 minutes at least. I want first of all to show my thanks, to give my thanks to God, showing me the way to Dr. Paul and his fantastic crew here at Quantum University. I must say, of course, I had already changed my view of this world before, and I think God felt it that I had to go here to get my PhD, to be able to, like a priest, to give the message out in the world. I'm a Swedish son of a farmer. I've always been a country rebel. You know, my motto has been like, you know, the late country singer Waylon Jennings, he was saying, I've always been crazy, but it kept me from going insane. Now when I heard, among others, Dr. May talked about crazy and so on, you know, the question is, isn't it like this, that thanks to Quantum University now, it means that it's we who are now going to make that this world is going to stop to be crazy. Because, I mean, the world is going insane, and we have to do everything now to change that. I feel the mission. Thank you. That was a bit more than 60 seconds.
Okay, and next we have Sarah Young.
Hey, everybody. I was thinking about what I should say up here. I think everybody said really beautiful things. And the thing that struck me as I was standing in line, getting ready to come on stage, is that every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. It's a famous line in a song somewhere. And this beginning for me was on the other side of a brain injury that kind of took away my ability to work, to speak, to remember. And essentially, like many of you were told from the traditional Western medical model, that's kind of as good as it's going to get. I didn't like that answer either, and oh really, when someone tells me how I'm going to live my life, something inside of me stands up and says, oh really, let's just see about that. And so I enrolled at Quantum University. What a lot of you don't know is that when I first started, my short-term memory loss was really, really severe. So a lot of the courses like biofeedback and meditation, I didn't only take those once, I had to take some of those 4 or 5 times. As I was recovering from my brain injury, I recovered my brain through this program. And I learned and the toolbox that I have attained through that process is multidimensional. As we all know in this room, we're all multidimensional beings, and we all need multidimensional care. And I'm just so grateful that Dr. Paul, for you creating Quantum University and giving us all the great gift of multidimensional consciousness and multidimensional healing. Thank you so much.
Okay, now I would also like to take a moment to recognize the doctorate and PhD graduates of 2025 that could not make it in person to graduation. So please join me again in giving a big round of applause for our doctorate and PhD graduates. Graduates, today we celebrate not only your hard work and perseverance, but also the lives you will touch through the path you've chosen. And now, to close out this beautiful celebration, please join me in welcoming back Dr. Paul to the stage for his closing remarks.
She said 20 minutes. So I feel better now. A lot of crying too. So I'm not the only one. So really congratulate you. And what impressed me, you come from different country, different parts of the world. Is it not beautiful? And one thing unifies us, this kind of vision of consciousness medicine, it's like a ground that where you can unify everybody. So this is remarkable. And I applaud you, I applaud your effort, but a new journey starts now. And as I said, you're not in a solo, you're not alone. Stay connected and join the Alumni Association. It's free, or if you want to do any service, it's there. And it will help you to build your practice. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Okay, so before we wrap up, I'd like to ask all of our graduates to please stay for just a few more minutes so we can capture a group photo together. And for our guests, we invite you to wander around and check out all at the event booths. We've got some great things to explore while you're here. The main dining hall will be opening at 5:45. Entry is via the event booth room. So until then, feel free to mingle, browse, and enjoy the atmosphere. Once again, a huge congratulations to our graduates, and thank you to everyone for being here to celebrate this special day with us. And now, graduates, as a symbol of your official transition, please move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Congratulations!